Yeah. That's what I'm on about. Yeah. This is the player we need. Yeah. Zubimendi's up there. I'm not even gonna lie. Look at that boy. Zubimendi is sick. So a few days ago, I made a video about the comparison between the three midfielders we could potentially get. So that's Ruben Neves, Douglas Luiz, and Martin Zubimendi. But that video was a stat-based video. It was all about the stats about the individual players. So in this video, I'm going to go through the technical analysis, e.g. the eye test. We're going to do the eye test. So we're going to watch some clips. We're going to watch some videos about these players, because who knows? In the stats video, I said if you want a passer, defender, get Neves. Neves is more of a passer and more of a defender when it comes down to his midfield aura, his midfield, the way he plays, the way he drifts, the way he deals with the ball. Is more of a passer and is more of a defender when it comes down to centre mid. When you look at Douglas Luiz is an attacker, dribbler, and he's that type of player that can grow and improve in terms of his stats. He's easy to adapt, he's easy to learn. When we went through his stats, we learned that if you haven't watched the previous video, make sure you check it out. Then you get a full understanding of what I'm saying. Now, when you check out Zubimendi, the only thing Zubimendi excel on is that he can play different position on the on the pitch, in midfield, everywhere. He can play different. He's everywhere. For a centre mid at that, he's everywhere. So that's the only thing. But everything else, either Neves come on top or Douglas Luiz comes out on top. But for me, basically, Douglas Luiz had more. So Douglas Luiz has a better attacking attributes than both these two players. He also have better dribbling. He also has the improved. Basically, he's the one that improved year after year the most. So based off that fact, I chose Douglas Luiz. I would want Douglas Luiz in my team. However, perhaps the eye test will show you something different, and this is why it's important to get both sides of the coin, the eye test and the stats, and merge them together and see what we can potentially get. So for me, based off how we play, we see that we miss Partey, we miss Xhaka. So we need to find a player that can complement Declan Rice and basically cover Partey when he's not in the team. So I'm going to watch these stats and I'm going to watch these clips and see what player, who's the better cover for Thomas Partey. Because so far for me, I would say it's Douglas Luiz. Based off his skill set, his main skill set, I should say, is Douglas Luiz, because Partey is that attacking midfield. He can attack very well. He's dribbler and his stats improve game after game. However, he's a very good defensive mid as well. So that's something that we could potentially say Neves fall into the category, and Partey is a passer as well, even though Neves is a better passer than Partey. But we're just gonna get straight into the clips now. So as you can see, Douglas Luiz is very good attacker. He's strong in his challenges, and he rarely goes in for the ball and doesn't win it. This is how his dribbling comes into play. He's a very good dribbler, and we can see, as we've done in the stats show, we saw that he's the best dribbler out of the three, and so far in his clips we can see why. He's very good at challenges, and this is it. That not because in the previous video we see that Neves is a better defender in terms of the stats, but not because Neves is a better defender doesn't mean that Douglas Luiz is not. He can't defend, and that's a brilliant goal. Even though it's a bit of an open goal, he has to be in that position, that situation to score that goal. Now this is the passing movement. Once again, he's a good passer. Not because Neves is a better passer doesn't mean that he's not a good passer also. Brilliant chip through ball. That's a nice one to the RB. And very, very good defending. Good defending. That's a good chip ball. Good shot. Once again, he's very quick. He can read the game very well. He's very, very intelligent. He's an intelligent player. If we remember the stats, he's the best out of the two players. He's the better out of those two players that we compared him with. He's the most intelligent one out of those two. And he can do the 1-2 passes. Absolutely brilliant. I rate this guy. I rate him highly. Always in challenges, always scruffing. And he's He's always driving. You can see the Brazilian coming out bit by bit. Good challenge. Again. With him, these two, Declan Rice and Douglas Luiz, would be formidable in the centre mid for us. We would be unstoppable. So straight off the bat, it's a shot and it's a goal. This guy doesn't play shot and goal straight off the bat. No waiting to see his first goal. That's the challenge. That's what he's known for. Very good, accomplished defending for a midfielder. Brilliant shot outside the box. Curling it around a few players. Keeper can't see it. Brilliant skill. Driving, looking for the pass. Brilliant. So that's something that he's good at, late runs. He's very good at late runs. That's how he got that goal there. What a pass. So that's it. Just controlling the center of the mid, passing off to the better attacking players. That's what he's very good at. So he's like a deep line player. And don't like to see that one getting the ball from Saka. We don't like to see that one. No way, never. So you see that he's very aggressive across the pitch. You can see that he doesn't hold no prisoners. Brilliant. It's him playing for Portugal in the centre mid. Crossing the ball for a header. So you can see that he's got very crossing skills. Good penalty taker as well. So far, I'm happy with my choice. Don't get me wrong, Neves is okay. He's been doing bits in terms of his shots outside the box, and his last day challenges and his tackles. But so far, I can't see him winning Douglas Luiz. I was right in my decision to choose Douglas Luiz over Neves. He's very good, as what I said, but nothing compared. Look, he's just all he does is just tackle and shoot. To be fair, which is very underrated. It's a very underrated skill because some teams need that, but Arsenal, we don't need that right now. We've got Declan Rice doing that. We need someone else that can provide us something extra. He's good at long ball, crossfield passes, which is something that we need. I confess that we agree. That's something that we need. I have to confess that we need someone that can do crossfield passes. Even though Declan Rice is okay, we need a specialist that can do that. But not enough to get Neves in my team, but not really getting me off my seat, not really making me feel excited, not really making me thinking, wow, we need to January needs to hurry up and come that we can get this player. It's not really having that effect on me. It's just average for me. Yeah, Douglas Luiz by far for me right now. For me personally, I can only speak for myself. Since Cazorla left, I've been crying out for a player like Cazorla. And someone that can turn sharply. We had Xhaka. Xhaka was never there, but at least Xhaka done what he done very well in the last parts of his career at Arsenal. Anyways, he started to play well, starting to play with confidence, a bit of arrogancy, and that's what we love to see. But I've always missed that type of player. Now, Coquelin was similar to Cazorla. They're short, they're stocky, they play right in that centre. And I miss a player like that. Coquelin, I love when Coquelin plays. Even Song wasn't the best of players, but the way he plays, he's short, he's agile, he's swift on the turns. I love the way Song, and he's a good assist. He's basically a good assist. I remember to Robin Van Persie. So I love these short players in midfield, and also accompanied with a tall player. If you can be tall and do the same thing like Partey is excellent at doing these things. It's just that his injury record. I want to get rid of Partey. I'm sorry to say, I want to get rid of Partey because if we keep him, he's going to understand that he's not going to be first choice because you can't rely on him. You need to give someone a better chance to run at the team, someone that you can rely on, someone that you can depend on to grow with the team. If Partey wants to go to Juventus, I will let Partey go to Juventus because we need to get someone that can further build and develop the team, not to leave us in the most important parts of the season. So yeah, I believe that we need someone like a short, stocky player. Not too fat, not too stocky in terms of fat, but a short player that's aggressive, that's strong, that's agile. And that's not Neves for me. Douglas Luiz fits the bill. Douglas Luiz for me fits the bill. But next video you're going to watch Zubimendi. So let's have a look on how Zubimendi fares. We see that in the stats, Zubimendi was not it. So far, Douglas Luiz is coming out on top in both the stats and the eye test. Oh, beautiful start. What a start. Okay. How tall is Zubimendi? Because he looks quite short. He looks quite swift. Look at, yeah. That's what I'm on about. Yeah. This is the player we need. Brilliant. Oh, Zubimendi. Where have you been, mate? Where you been? Well, congrats for turning up to the show finally, because your stats were saying nothing, my son. But yo, brilliant. Look at the drive. Look at the drive. So this is why it's important not to just watch the stats. You need to do both. The eye test and the stats come together, give you a better understanding. Look at the 1-2. This is like Cazorla. This is like, cause look at that turn. Look, now you can see exactly what I was talking about. Look at this. Comparing to Neves. Now, once again, I know that Spain is not as a harder league as the Premier League, but his skill set is undeniable. You can see that. You could do that against anyone. Brilliant pass. Now he's gonna and he's good at long balls as well. So he's got Neves and the Douglas Luiz in one. Brilliant crossfield passes. That's Neves right there. So we don't need Neves. It's either Zubimendi or Douglas Luiz. And so far, man, look at one touch, volley cross. Zubimendi. Mate, I underestimate Zubimendi because his stats were saying that he wasn't that good. But the eye test, man. Look at them crosses. Look at them passes. Look at them balls, man. Nice. Yeah. Zubimendi's up there. I'm not even gonna lie. Look at that. Whoa, Zubimendi's sick. Alright. In the box. Can he finish? Yes, he can. See that he's not nervous in front of goal. That's good to see. And again, very good. Now, based off his stats, he doesn't get much goal, and that will need to improve. That would need to improve at Arsenal. Good goal. Very good goal. Can he get there? Yes, he can, without even making a slight challenge, using his strength, using his body. Absolutely brilliant. Once again, using his strength, using his body. Good challenge. So he's good at attacking. He's good passing. He's good at defending. He's good at driving. He's overall a good centre mid. Look at that. He's trying to do a rainbow flick. He just take it back from his. Oh, Zubimendi. I'm sorry, mate. I apologize. Strength. Good challenge. Yeah, Zubimendi, you're the winner, mate. But the reason it's gonna be between Zubimendi and Douglas Luiz. Stats video. It's gonna be between Zubimendi and Douglas Luiz. Stat video was saying that it's Douglas Luiz, but Zubimendi is younger, and I believe that we could be able to possibly get more out of him because he's about 2 years younger than Douglas Luiz, and he plays a similar way that he plays in a way that I think we need. Confident, quick feet, plays deep, connector. He plays that quarterback role. So far, it's between Zubimendi and Douglas Luiz, and it's a hard one because Douglas Luiz has the Premier League experience, yeah, no doubt, and he's a very good player. He has everything I personally want in a centre mid right now to partner with Declan Rice. But Zubimendi also has some very, very good skills, undeniable skills that would even go better with Thomas Partey for me. Yeah, it's just the fact that he's not experienced in the Premier League, and we see that could be a very difficult thing coming in the Premier League. We see that some players come and can't hack it, especially technical players. They come to the Premier League and they're underperforming right now. Fabio Vieira is one of them. They come to the Premier League and it's too much for them and they underperform. So it's a tricky one, but personally, I would have to go for Douglas Luiz. I would have to go, and if it's too expensive now, that's the thing. Because I recently signed a new contract. Now, if it's too expensive, then I'll go to Zubimendi. Or if it's a thing where Aston Villa is saying that we have to wait for the summer, I will go for Zubimendi because we need someone in January. Anything that we do, no matter what player we get, it needs to be a player of this caliber and in January. I don't want to hear nothing about waiting till the summer, because if we wait till the summer, we're going to miss out on another trophy. A trophy or two, because our midfield is not good enough. It's just Declan Rice. Yes, Jorginho does a bit of covering, but to cover the team is not the same as bringing the team forward or bringing the team to challenge in terms of Champions League and Premier League. It's good that we have covers like Jorginho, but to go to that next level, we need players in our team that can compete, that can fight, that can battle at the highest level. So that's the video there and then, guys. Let me know what you think. Watch the previous video about the stats and see compare the stats with the eye test, and let me know who you think that we would get or who you think we need out of these 3 players. Bearing in mind that we missing Partey. Do we need someone like Partey or someone different? Do we need someone like Xhaka or someone different? Because we see that most fans have been missing Xhaka this season because Xhaka added something different to our team, a different dimension, a different style. So that's the video, guys. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share. Catch you in the next one. Goodbye.